And we back. Another episode. Your boy, Sir William L.
And Sartorial King.
This is
Caviar Conversation.
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. Can't complain.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Now I know a lot of people gonna see this and be like, "Yo, why they got sunglasses on?" So for those that don't know, it's allergy season, and I have really bad allergies. And when I talked to Rob earlier today, he said, "Yo, what's up with the shades?" I said, "Yo, dog, eyes is like this, they swollen." He said, "Well, goddamn." He said, "Well, you know what? I can't have you out here looking crazy by yourself, so I'm gonna throw my shits on." So there you have it. This episode is called Allergy Season.
Allergy season, man.
Yeah.
You know, and we gonna specify only allergies. No coke. No coke. That's what happens when people with the glasses. They always say, "Oh, you know, dang, he got a coke issue now?"
Nah.
We don't do nose candy. We black all the way to the fullest. We don't do that.
We got a pollen issue right now.
Yeah,
I wish my Jones, but
pollen season.
Yeah, pollen season. My eyes is dark as hell under there, man.
Yeah. So yeah, allergy season. Good to be back. Another week. We had a great week last week with Kristen.
Yeah, Black Maven.
AKA Black Maven 215.
Black Maven. Got the numbers going crazy.
Yes, got the conversation going crazy. Also got some Moscow Mule cups that we're gonna have to give away as well to that young lady that basically answered the question correctly. So
shout out to her.
Shout out.
You got a nice brand going right there in that hoodie, man. What's that say? Caviar and cream. I like that.
Yeah, it's caviar and cream. You know, I ain't gonna do all that, but we gonna have all that shown. And if anybody follows me, they've seen the back of this hoodie. So
right.
These are
you know so crazy, Rob. I follow Rick Ross, right? And he always says, like, yo, rep your brand, rep your brand, rep your brand, rep the brands that you like. Yeah. So as an homage to him, I had to pull out the bamboo. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull out the rum. I had to throw on the caviar and cream cap one time.
How was that bamboo?
Yo, it's smooth. I like it. It's smooth, man. You see how like my inflection just changed?
Yeah.
It's smooth. You know?
I've never tried it, but now you know I'm gonna give it a.
When I slide down NY, we gonna crack one open.
Yeah. Got to stand behind the brand. And don't get it wrong, guys. We like other things, but of course, nothing tops this. And this is soft. I can't wait till y'all just be able to.
Let them know.
This be lazy on a Saturday. You know, I got a coworker. You know, he saw the hoodie. He was like, "Dang, I'm gonna cop one." I said, "All right, cool." But I know him, and he's the type that buys something of quality and ends up working in it.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You can't work in the joint.
So I was like, yo, I'm telling you right now, if I sell you a hoodie, dog, I better not see you fishing out toilets and putting cleaning out gutters. Hoodie on. Nah.
We're gonna snatch that joint right off your back, player. we gonna snatch that joint right off your back. We see.
He's like, no, I promise. He said, I'm gonna buy it for me and my lady. I guarantee you. I said, yeah, wear this when you go out.
Yeah.
Just having a nice leisure Saturday, Sunday. Cool.
Right.
But if you doing some manual labor in this hoodie,
that's not a good look.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
Speaking of highly upset.
Yeah.
Is Bill Gates.
The second billionaire to get a divorce?
Within the year.
Within a year?
Yes.
So let me ask you this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that their wives wait until it's like, now I'm going to divorce him? He finally hit that B, you know what I mean? And it's not dropping. Like the B is not coming down. Like we had a solid B. So now I'm a file for these divorce papers. You think that's what it is?
I don't think so. I mean, come on. Melinda Gates, they've been billionaires a long time. So it's not about if he got one, he got 100 plus. billion.
Yeah, Bill Gates has been getting the big B's for
the
long
longest time, right? Outside
time.
Warren Buffett, the new guys is like Elon Musk. That's like the new guy. I mean, he's been rich for long, but I'm talking in terms of that centibillionaire term, which I just heard. Just basically, if you got 100 billion or more, so they've been in that game for a little bit. So I don't think it's about that. Do I think Bill Gates is the reason? I may have to go on Melinda on this one. I may have to think
so.
I think Melinda want a little young stud. I think she saw Bezos' wife go and get the little teacher that acts like
he did. She did get a teacher.
She got a teacher.
Oh, right, got a regular boy.
Regular dude. I'm going to help her spend her fortune. That's what he said. I'm going to help her give back to charity. Okay.
Right. Damn. Yeah. I forgot she went and got it.
So I think they had each other on the phone up and said, yo, this is how you do it.
Yo, come grab one of these teachers. You think she had that like, yo, come grab one of these? He got a buddy that works in the gym.
Yeah. regular guy,
man. But it's kind of like, I feel like once you get all that money, like, do you really want somebody else that's super rich? Because it's kind of like you've been married to that, you know what I mean, for so long. So, like, do you want somebody that's like a millionaire, billionaire, boy, or do you just want like a regular guy now?
All right. So for the people that want to make it to that point, what are we working towards? We working toward to get all of that to go backwards now.
I agree.
You got people out here that's really trying to like make a lot of bread and as much as they can in their lifetime, and these guys have attained it in their 60 plus years of life.
That's true.
Warren Buffett a little bit different because he like 80 something, but
Warren Buffett old.
Yeah, he old.
But you know what? He don't move like old.
He don't move like he old. And if you ever see, he doesn't even have a flat screen.
You ever see his car?
I've seen the car. I've seen his modest home, and I've seen the television that he still keeps in his office. He has not upgraded to any flat screens or anything extravagant. And I think that's a great thing to look at as well, because people always feel like once they get that bread, the money is burnt out of their hands because they want to go amass all these different things. And this guy can buy anything he wants.
You can buy anything. Now let me ask you: do you think his home is that modest? Because I've seen Bill Gates. Now it's not like
no, not Bill Gates. Not Bill Gates.
I mean Warren Buffett. I'm sorry.
Warren Buffett's house, yes, very modest, just like Zuckerberg.
But it's still it's fairly big though. Pause. You don't think so?
Disagree with you. All right. Listen, Buffett and Zuckerberg, from what I've seen and what they put up, and maybe they got, I don't think this for Warren Buffett, because some people have, some homes that they give to the media and then they can live off somewhere else.
Right.
They let you sit outside and take pictures all day or whatever. But from what I understand, when Mark Zuckerberg bought a property in Echo Park out in California, which is a very just, kind of modest area of young hipster type people.
And it's called Echo Park?
Called Echo Park.
Okay.
And I mean, he got another property too as well, somewhere else. But the house is big by, some other standards, but not in terms of what you would think a billionaire would have.
Okay. I can
locate on a residential block. Most homes, unless it's like, if it's residential, there's space in between them. He has. Yeah.
So Warren Buffett's crib is like modest, right?
Modest.
So what do you think Jay-Z's crib is?
That's not modest.
But what do you, because I was watching this ASAP Ferg interview, and he was saying that when he went to Jay-Z's crib, it was like, your boy's a billionaire. Boy's definitely living like a billionaire.
He said Butler came to the door. He got condos on the wall,
And main man said that he had to drive up one driveway to get to a gate, to drive up another driveway to get to a gate, to drive up another drive. That's 3 driveways, dog.
Hey.
That's a long ass drop.
That's what you pay for. You pay for security. You pay for the privacy to have your own property and not feel like anybody's going to trespass. You know, that's a whole other thing. So for these guys, I'm excluding Bill Gates because I've seen Bill Gates' home, and it was amongst like one of the most high wired homes in America. Like,
so it's like really smart. It's like a smart crib.
It's like a smart home, exactly. And so he's basically toying with all of his ideas. He utilizes them in the house
and put them in a crib. So what do you think they divorced for? Because how long were they married? Like 27, 21 years?
27 years. 27 years.
27 years? Like, for me to be with somebody for 27 years, bro, and divorce in my 60s, something had to be like.
I'm like, you know what? You are if he's funky, if he's a funky billionaire, then you already know that he's been funky for the first 5 years. You decided to stay with it for 6 more years on top of it. I mean, 26 more years. Excuse me. I mean, 24 years. I'm sorry, I'm messing up my math.
It's all right.
Yeah. All of those years you saw what his habits were, all of that. So now you decide to do that. Okay. Jeff Bezos, his wife was with him starting from the ground up. She was with him shooting in the gym. Fortunately, she was really out there with him, helping him with that dream and being an early investor. Cool. So she's worth every bit of the money she gets.
She's owed that.
She's owed it. So, but at this point, what is going on between Jeff Bezos and his wife and Bill Gates and his wife to say, you've had all these years, we've been through it, and now let's sever. I ain't talking about 2-3 years.
Right.
I'm talking about with children.
I think it's some freaky stuff going on that just got a little too freaky for her.
No, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take up for Bill on this one because I think
you take up for Bill. I'm gonna take up for her
because Bill looks weird. He looked like he into some kinky other stuff. He looks like it because he's a middle-aged white man that looks very nerdish, and of course, most people gonna give him that. He probably into some weird stuff. No. That's look at Melinda Gates. She might be on some other tip. She might want a little young stud too and say, look, I want to live these best years of my life. In the latter portion.
See, my thing is, I think Melinda Gates is like, yo, dog, I've been putting up with this freaky shit for a long ass time. And I just can't do it no more. Like, what if it's like one of those weird fetishes, like, yo, let's bring an animal in. Yeah, what? Yo, I'm out. Yo,
now, hold on. That's super nasty.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, you never know
what
goes on in people's bedrooms, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna backtrack because I hope this doesn't happen, but at the same time, when these people have so much money and everything is at their access, where you can get anything, anytime, when you want.
That's what I'm saying.
Come other things that are like unattainable that they look into. Do you watch Billions?
Yeah. Billions.
Okay, Billions. My man Bobby Axelrod, a G. Boom.
Cold G.
Anybody that has not seen this, that's watching this Caviar Conversations, go on Showtime, watch Billions from the season 1 to what is it, season 5 or season 6, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's going to up your game in terms of thinking about money, in terms of thinking about how the government works, and also how politics almost is more powerful than money.
Yeah.
So you see who he goes against, which is my man Chuck Rhodes.
Shout out to Chuck. Chuck's a freak bull.
Chuck is a freak bull.
Chuck is a freaky low, man. Yo. That's what I'm saying though. Like,
Chuck, I got Bill on that show now. Bill watching that show now.
Bill watching that,
and he's like, I told him, I said, go watch that, Bill. He said, dog, this so crazy. I said, I'm telling you.
Oh, Bill watching that?
Bill is watching it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Bill. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Bill. Shout out to Bill Maddock, Fire Trenton. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the big homie Bill. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, yeah, when I saw Chuck, and I'm thinking, okay, he's a what is he? A district attorney? No, not district. He's a U.S. attorney.
Yeah.
Beautiful wife, everything, house, brownstone in Brooklyn. But then he likes whips and chains.
His wife is Melinda Gates, bro. She like, yo, this is too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I've been working with you for a long time. But this shit right here, I can't do it no more, bro. And I need half. And I'm out.
So
that's what happened.
She about to start a new thing.
That I'm trying to tell you, dog. When you
I give it this.
Yeah.
The divorce, it came out in the news. So I give her. Turnaround time.
When I was trying to get my Dogecoin up in these past couple hours.
my Litecoin is up. Yeah.
I know it's moving. It's moving.
Yeah, I gotta stop looking at it, man. Like
anything with coin behind it is moving right now.
I gotta stop looking at it, man, for real.
So when I was doing that, it popped up on the feed or whatever. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Main man's a freaky boy. Yeah, cause ain't no way, Rob. If me and my lady together for 27 years and we in our mid to late 60s, that you gonna up and tell me like, yo, I want a divorce. I can't do this no more. Like, what you mean? Nah. You've been doing this forever.
Nah. You stuck.
Freaky.
Yeah.
She got too freaky. This is the second billionaire that's filed for divorce.
Yeah, and say
last 3 months, right?
I'll give you something that can top that.
What?
Still on Billionaires Row. Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
Elon Musk has been married 3 times.
Wait, Elon Musk was married?
He was married
3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
Twice to the same person.
Twice to the same person. So what, they got a divorce and remarried?
They're remarried.
He said, he must have told her, you see this account? You ain't getting none of this unless you come bring your ass back. He's talking heavy. Like, you see this account? Hold on, dial that number and put it on speaker. You know when a lady come on and be like, your account balances. Yeah. He said, listen, you want some of this? You better keep your black ass right here.
Listen, this is what I do have an issue with.
Yeah.
You have 2,773 billionaires in the world.
Yeah.
Not just 100, just billionaires, documented, right?
Yeah.
With an addition, all their money together is $9.1 trillion.
Okay.
And literally, there could be no poverty if these people collectively got together, and it's not even going to hurt a fragment of what their money is if they did something. And if they, even though everybody took over a state, let's say everybody took over one state and said, look, we're going to help to build this state up so that everybody has employment, that everybody has savings and whatever, and they won't even cut into their whatever their end of the day
their money. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I mean, I look at it like this too. And it's kind of like, well, if we giving everybody money away, that's kind of taking away the whole concept of like working hard for what you have, right?
I'm not even saying that you can't do it with contingencies. I'm saying at the same time, building up just communities, whatever. I'm not even, that's just making something look better that people want to wake up to.
But okay, so let me ask you this, right? My hair look crazy. How many of those billionaires are black though?
Oh, it's the smallest percentage. Well, right. You remember Jay said ain't that many at the top. It's long.
Right. So my thing is, do you really think if all these what you say, 230
2,000
years, 2,000,
almost 3,000 billionaires.
Okay, that's not a lot of people. I mean, that's not a lot of billionaires in the world, right? How many of those people are going to be like, yo, we want to invest, we want to give back into underprivileged communities, or, you know, Black communities or brown, whatever communities are less fortunate?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think many, because a lot of them are not going to understand the struggle that those communities have.
No,
Now,
I agree with that. But I'm just saying, where a lot of things can be fixed, it lies within their bank accounts.
Facts, but
yeah,
you gotta want to fix things for them to be
fixed. Yeah. But I was just saying, in terms of the wealth that's been amassed,
you absolutely right.
Yeah, it can change a lot of things for real.
Yeah, no, you absolutely right for sure. Speaking of business, so and money, I was watching the Joe Budden podcast. Shout out to Joe Budden's podcast. I really like that.
Buttons, pump it up.
You know, if you've been keeping up with the whole podcast thing or whatever, for those out there, the listeners and the viewers, you know that there's been like some friction within his team. You know what I'm saying? Him and the other two guys. So I think the issue is, you know, the other two guys want to be involved with more of the business now that there's a certain amount of, you know, money being negotiated, right? Yeah. So my take on that is, can you separate, and mind you, they're all friends, you know, supposedly, but can you separate friendship, right? Like, can you separate friendship and business? And can you do business with friends without being any like gray in there? Like, well, you never told me that. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna come from two perspectives.
Okay.
One, I'm gonna just come from the integrity side of it. You know, if you really have a real friendship and really built something with someone, then yes, I think some things don't even have to be said.
Right.
If there is, people use the term friends loosely or things like that, you know, oh, it's my partner, but is the partner going 100% 10 toes down with you? If anything goes wrong, are they going to be there with you to make sure that it moves? That's right.
I agree with that.
Yeah. But in some of these deals, there's fractional things where somebody feels like, oh, I'm not responsible for that. Let him handle that. Or he got more stain, or he has more power. Let him go ahead and handle that. But if I'm in it, I want to get with everything that comes with it. That's the gray area.
That's the gray area. But my thing is with that particular, well, even with friends and business, period. That's why I'm big on like paperwork. You know what I mean? Like, now, mind you, it goes back to what you said, like morals and ethics. Like, if you've been riding with me from the beginning, you know what I mean, and then some money coming to play, then it's only right that I'm like, yo, this the play. People want to, you know, invest. They want to bring some money in. Yeah. You know, let's you know, break this check down that's beneficial for both of us. But my issue with some things is kind of like, when you want to be the homies and, you know, we doing this and we doing that, and I'm handling business, and you don't really care that much. You just here for like the fun part, which is like the showing and the filming and the
yeah. Everybody likes that part.
You here for the finished product.
Yeah. Like there's editing has to be done.
Right. You know. Like, so my thing is like, yo, I'm not gonna like really consult with you on if Spotify, shout out to Spotify, because we looking for sponsors too.
Yep.
If Spotify wants to get down.
Or what upward growth.
Yeah, like I can't, you can't be mad at me like, yo, why ain't you telling me about the contract? Especially if we've been doing this thing for so many years.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you want to sit in the meetings. I'm gonna look at you like, bro, were you?
Yeah. I don't want to toss judgment
Yeah, no judgment.
No,
but I understand where certain people come from, though.
No, I understand though. I would say I don't want to toss judgment to Joe Budden because I can quickly go there real quick. I could really, I can get into how his character may look towards other people, or he sometimes is a dick on the show to the people. Like it's two different things with being in a disagreement and then being a dick to somebody. That's two different. It's two different streets. And also, might I remind you, there are so many great partnerships that have happened in hip hop and in business that have had no paperwork, and they've always been like Steve Stout said he has no paperwork with Nas to be his manager.
Shaka and Luda.
Shaka, Zulu, and Luda. And
no paperwork.
Of money. Jeter, Jason Jeter, and T.I. They made Takers together. They did a movie. And
Jason Jeter produced on Takers?
Yes, production credit.
Oh, I ain't know that.
So, and there's tons of other people that haven't even been out in the forefront that have had just a shake of the hand and just being integral to the person that they're doing business with, and never brought in a third party, never brought an attorney in or anything like that. Just like, yo, let's just do it the right way. Oh, yeah. Grady Spivey and
Beats. Yeah. But then you know what it goes to? How much you respect the person you're doing business with also.
There you go.
Because if we just don't, I'm pretty sure that you've been in meetings where you kind of like, I don't really care for this person that much as a person, but I know they're going to get the job done for what I need them to get the job done.
Okay. This is where we're going to disagree. I'm not going to work with you if that's the case.
Well, okay.
Because at the end of the day, we vision-wise, we got to be
on the same page.
We got to be locked in. And then I don't feel like I'll be my best authentic self if it wasn't something about that person that I banged with on a 100 level. So that's what I'm saying. Some people just silence themselves for the service. It's hard.
So let me ask you, can you keep it all the way real when you're doing business with somebody? Or better yet, here's the question. Does keeping it too real mess up business?
No. Not if everybody's on the growth table. If everybody wants to grow, then the honesty is always needed. You can't grow if you don't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never done any business with somebody I didn't really care for. I mean, I've never done that much business with other people.
Yeah.
But I can't ever say that I've sat down with somebody I was like, this guy is an asshole.
Or like a project or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you an example. This may not be more so in a collaborative sense, but a colleague that I work with, I don't feel like he puts the best foot forward, right?
Okay.
I'm not saying he's not able to. I just think sometimes, he kind of steps back a little bit, and I want to push him forward.
And I don't want that much responsibility.
Yeah, and so I was tasked with looking at some material or a presentation that he did, and I had to give a real thing. Now, I could have BS'd him and like, there was all glows and no grows. No. I had grows. I had some real intense grows. And we might need to do this again. We might need to do that whole presentation again and revamp it in a different way because I didn't feel like you executed it the best way the first time.
Right. I can understand.
I would be whack and corny if I did not push them in that way. Same ways people have pushed me in so many aspects of my life. So, come on.
I agree with you. I mean, you definitely want to work with somebody that has the same drive as you do. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I think their scenario is a little interesting.
Yeah, they got channels and contracts to work out.
Yeah. You
have viewers. I'm gonna tell you right now, I wasn't even checking for those other dudes he had on in that little gap time.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was like, I mean, I get it. Like
who
the
are
show.
they?
Yeah, whose man's is this? Like I get it. Like the show must go on, but I don't know. Like I kind of get it from both sides, but I kind of understand it from the business aspect of it too.
I do have a question, and you know, we ain't gonna have to stay here long.
Okay.
It's fascinating me. So Complex did a piece of some of the drippiest rappers of all time.
Woo! Are we just wait? Are we talking about like jewelry? Or are we talking about clothes or
Clothing.
both?
Clothing.
Okay. Oh, that's okay.
Clothing.
Okay, let's talk that talk.
So is B is what's my man that does the joint with Elliot Wilson?
Oh, brown skin bull.
Yeah. I can't remember his name, but he worked for Complex too. So he's headed up and he's asking, they're doing it like bracket style, and they're asking Jim Jones.
Jim Jones?
Jim Jones is the person they're giving the scenarios to. So they're like Rakim and such against one another, and he has to say the reason why he picks one person over the other, and then they advance. So
okay.
You got Rakim in there, you got Grand Poobah. He picks Grand Poobah. So he says Grand Poobah for me was straight up on something. He was wearing the polo, he was wearing this, you know, the way he had it laying, it was different. And I started seeing like it wasn't just about jewelry, because he was like, he puts that in a whole other category. Jewelry game, he said Slick Rick, of course, kills the jewelry game, but he said there's never a fit that made him want to wear it like Slick Rick. Slick Rick never had a fit that made him say, yo, I gotta do this.
Wait, Slick Rick never had a lay that made him want to be like, I gotta try.
I gotta have that. No, jewelry game, he said, that's, yeah.
Right, okay. Okay,
I can
see that.
It gets a little intense. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna skip over some people that are
okay.
But he says he gets into Nas.
Nas
is somebody else. He says Nas, the one that brought all the fatigue and the camouflage straight to the forefront. Wearing
I can't agree with that.
Wearing the jungle hats.
I can't agree. I think Onyx had the whole fatigue game down.
But they out before him. I mean, he out before them.
Nas was out before Onyx?
Yes.
But okay.
And hold on. And I'm gonna just say this. Let's not even forget. We're talking about someone that is influential in making that a street style. Doesn't mean you wore it. Because look, what's they had a yellow goose on in Sunset Park? Don't mean I want to wear it because he had it on.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. I can't say Nas made fatigues like cool.
I think this is based upon the people too. Again, this is you know, Jim said he brought fitted denims to the game.
Jim Jones?
Yes.
He brought fitted denims to the game?
He said he brought the fitted contoured denims through True Religion. He said I was wearing the rocker fit. He said nobody was wearing that before. I'm the one.
I can give him that. Yeah, I can give Jim Jones True Religions.
He said he put the rap game on the Chrome Hearts.
I don't know about that, dog. But here's my thing. When did Chrome Hearts? Because that's a biker brand, right?
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Well, been out for a long time. So when did that become like so popular in the culture, though?
Well, Jim Jones was wearing biker stuff though. He was wearing the chains.
But yeah, but I can't ever recall I'm seeing Jim Jones in a Chrome Hearts.
Okay.
Like I don't even know who really started Chrome Hearts in the culture for real. But I don't like. I'll give Jim Jones Supreme. I'll give him Supreme.
Oh yeah, they plugged it real heavy.
Oh, for sure, Supreme. Them. I mean, they paid them. As I seen an interview with Jim Jones was like, "Yo, them boys paid us for that."
But they didn't know the.
that shit was gonna go.
Yeah.
So I think they still owe all of them, especially Jewels and Jim, because they got that iconic Supreme picture. Listen. They definitely owe them some bread, but here's the thing though, man. That's what some of these companies do. Like, it's not the first time these companies come to the culture, want you to wear it because they know it's gonna go up. Because if you see one person wearing it, that's dope. You're gonna see somebody else wearing it, that's dope. You're gonna want to wear it because it's dope. So it's gonna make inflation go up for that brand. I get it, but you know, that's what you call culture vultures too.
Can we encourage people, encourage listeners, watchers? Can we encourage you guys to find? Let's give you like a homework assignment. Like, go to your closet, find something that you either haven't worn in a long time, or something that you like specifically to you that you know that nobody else is going, and go ham with it.
If somebody can Instagram me or DM me a picture of an old Dada hat, I promise I'm a cash app him. I promise I'm a cash app him. You remember the old Dada hats, don't you?
I'm not wearing that. I'm
just saying. Like,
I remember the Dada. Yeah, I remember Dada.
Yeah. Dada was at work back in the day.
Bro.
You know what I mean? I like Dada hats.
I just, again, a lot of those brands I feel like just didn't go with.
They ain't with the.
Either you're going to be classic or you're going to try to stay with, what the time is.
I agree. Who else did Jim Jones say though?
Oh, so they of course they had Jay on the list, but he said Jay had moments. He said Jay, of course, put us on the high end clothing, but he doesn't really see him as a trendsetter or.
Yeah, I mean I can say when Change Clothes came out,
the button up, okay, yeah, button that. All right, but again,
dude definitely retired their jerseys.
The joint was 3X. Well, I guess that was.
No, it was that big.
But yeah, he has moments, and of course, yes, we got to give him like the sneaker game.
S. Carter's was the joints.
S. Carter's, which were basically the imprint of
the Gucci's, the old Gucci's.
But it really counted. Who else they had? Oh, they had Lil Uzi on the list. Had Lil Uzi.
Yeah, for this generation, I could see that.
Yeah. So
Jim was like A$AP Rocky on there.
They had A$AP Rocky on there. They had
A$AP Rocky.
They put Uzi over. They put Uzi over him.
They put Lil Uzi over A$AP.
Over A$AP. He said he has a little bit more of his own flair.
Pretty Flacco? What?
Yep.
Wow.
That's what Jim said. And it ended up, of course, who else was on there? Fab.
I know who?
Fab.
Oh, for sure. Fab is like maybe one of the, in my top three, he's in my top three of best like hip hop rappers, best dressed hip hop rappers for sure.
Oh, I have a continual argument with Mac around this all the time. He thinks he dresses country. He says, he said Fab dressed country. I was like, what?
Where's Mac from again?
So who consistently is fresh like that in the game?
Nobody.
Where you almost like, he don't wear nothing twice.
What?
I've never seen Fab wear.
Of
course, I don't see him every day. So let's just say he might be wearing some of the stuff on Tuesday when he took pictures.
But we just gonna base it off of what we see.
I don't ever see him never repeat an outfit.
Ever. I never seen it.
Sorry. And
I know Ye gotta
the country's part about him for them is that he wears everything head to toe.
Yeah, I mean, okay, and this is not including jewelry, right?
Who messing with him on the jewelry game?
Who messing with Fab on the jewelry game?
Did he?
I don't know, dog.
Did he? That'd be it.
On the jewelry game?
Did he? That's the only person.
Bro.
And I might have to say Jay now after I saw that ring. After I saw that ring Jay had on that Sorry Not Sorry video.
That was a crazy ring. But if we talking about jewelry,
no, we're not gonna get into this where we gonna talk about we gonna talk about Migos and them?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I think there's a difference between having your jewelry on looking good and then having your jewelry on looking gaudy.
Yeah, I don't like gaudy.
I don't like gaudy. Is just like, but maybe gaudy's the thing for this generation, though.
It is, but I'm not
like more the better. But
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. But you know, for me, it's less is more. I like understated. I like I like the guessing game. Yo, what he got on over there?
Yeah,
that game is better for me. Again, some people that I know, they're like, no, gotta know. People gotta know what I got on. I was like, no, if you really understand what it is and understand the silent kill of wearing something that is not overly ostentatious and extravagant in terms of the way it looks, and somebody just say, I peep what you doing. That right there.
I agree with that. So so when you accessorize your leg and you have jewelry, what are you putting on? Just saying, like, hypothetically, what are you putting on?
That depends on the night. So I double chain, boom, white gold. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
A wristwatch. Wristwatch has to be, you got to have a play one, and you got to have a serious one. And I say that for anybody. And I will also say for people that want to keep it economically friendly, there's two brands that I would say. One, you can never go wrong with a Timex. And two, Shinola, the brand Shinola.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find them in Bloomingdale's. You can find it in any like high-end watch store. They even got them on sale in Nordstrom Rack.
Shinola.
Good brand, handmade watches, and it's classic. And of course, if you're going to an interview, you can't have on some gaudy piece of, or whatever, the watch that you was going to wear out that night. Can't do that. You gotta have something a little understated and keep it nice and muted. Outside of that, you gotta have a play watch. You have one serious watch, especially when you go on those vacations. You gotta you gotta play.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think for me, it depends on where you going.
Yeah.
Like if you going out and you want to look like you doing something out here, if you got like a t-shirt on, I'm thinking 2 chains. Maybe definitely gotta have a nice watch. Doesn't have to be like bust down with diamonds. Could just be like
nah. And I'm gonna be honest, even if I could afford that, I wouldn't do anything bust down anyway. Nah, give me the plain Jane.
Like, get your jewelry fitted for your neck. And I hate when I see
the Prodigy joint.
Yeah, now they might have made fatigue hot. Prodigy,
I'm not giving them no credit because again, they came up with Nas. That's the same thing.
Okay.
Homies, man. It's like
maybe they had the chain, a watch, maybe like a nice pinky ring and a bracelet. If you really want to go all in. Yeah. But if you like got a polo shirt on, I always thought chains look weird hanging between, the seam of the polo shirt. So I would get like a nice little, maybe like a nice little 16-inch, 18-inch chain, just so that it drips a little bit, but it ain't like hanging.
So Will, is there anything that you want to say to our followers and subscribers?
Yeah, definitely. So me and Rob, we're getting into the entrepreneurial space, as you guys can see with this podcast and the whole the merch he has on the hoodie right now. I have on a hat. But we're also getting into the investor space where we're trying to get into the water business, right? We're trying to get into the water business because we feel like the water business is really going to pop eventually. And we
hydrate.
Hydrate. And we want to be there when it does, and we want to bring people along with us. And we also like to get into the marijuana space because besides the health benefits to it and the financial gain to it, we want to capitalize off that type of business, and bring other people in. So if anybody knows somebody that has a connect or a plug with those two industries, or wants to reach out to us and like, yo, I want to be a part of that, please leave a comment, slide into the direct messages, Sartorio King, Sir William L, and let us know, man, because we definitely want to start expanding what we're doing. We want to get into as many different industries as possible, and bring as many people that are serious about it along with us.
And we want to also tap into some of this health as well. I know we talk about all this, food, and we talk about liquor and things like that. But trust and believe, you got to get up, get that time in the gym, or if you're not going to the gym, doing it in your living room, YouTubing something, getting your blood rate up. That heart rate up, getting that blood flowing. Everything is kind of interlinked to everything else. So
yeah,
we can talk that too. So
yeah, for sure.
I'm glad that we made it another week. More time just to, of course, build with you, brother. And we got some other things coming. We got some people that they're going to be some staples on here. We want to grow this. We got some guests. A guest that's going to come that's going to bring that heat. I can't wait for this to happen.
Yeah, me either.
I'm excited, but again, we don't disclose all that right now. We just going to pop out with it. We don't even going to talk about it. So
right.
This is Caviar Conversations. Thank you. Have a great and be blessed.
Peace.